Race 4 on the card, the first leg of the first jackpot, is a fillies and mares 77 handicap over 1,600 metres. And after a relatively simple first 3 races, we get into the handicaps and it becomes somewhat more complex. 11 runners carded to face the starter for the 4th race, Warren. The key horse is definitely number 10, Perfect Princess. She has already shortened from 7-2 into 5-2. Beautifully bred daughter of Captain L from the Vaughan Marshall stable. Anton Marcus engaged. Very good, consistent Cape form. Is only a one-time winner from 8 starts, but did follow up its maiden win with a good second behind Queen's Club when drawn on the extreme outside, 12 from 12. So that was a very good run from number 10, Perfect Princess. But this is a handicap, and I think there are a few others with chances. My roughie for the race is the 14-1 chance, number 8, Alfonso Babe. I think ran on very well last time out. Very good form over this course in distance, and loves the poly track. Jarber Jacobs takes the ride, but it doesn't stop there. You've got the likes of Intuitive, lightly raced Improving, Fire Fairy, impressive winner of her last start, Quick Step Lady, good local debut behind Cupid and should surely improve on that. And Ryan Munger's getting his fair share of winners now, and Quick Step Lady certainly has the best of the draw as far as those that I've mentioned is concerned. How do you see the race?
Intuitive, horse number 6. She keeps jumping out at me. I keep going back to her, and there's several reasons why. Yes, she does try the poly track for the first time. That doesn't faze me at all. She goes the mile for the first time. That excites me. Last time she ran from draw 11 of 13. She now gets a much kinder draw. The way she ran on last time, behind She's a Keeper, and wow, She's a Keeper was impressive over the weekend. There's been 7 runners, 2 winners out of that form line. She's lightly raced. I think she's way better and going to end up being way better than 81. So for me, Intuitive, I had to ponder quite long over Intuitive or Perfect Princess, who would be my first choice, and I've gone narrowly with 6 Intuitive. But yes, big runner number 10, Perfect Princess. Vaughan Marshall, how wonderful his season's got off to a great start here in KwaZulu-Natal. So for me, a bit of a boat race, but again, not as easy as that.
Yeah, in support of your argument for number 6, Intuitive, stepping up to the 1,600 metres is definitely a plus. The Visionaires generally love to go on the poly, so there's another plus. And certainly number 6, Intuitive, forms very much a part of my short list. I think you could get away with just the 2 horses, Intuitive and Perfect Princess. They do represent a bit of class in the race. They've got lovely pedigrees and plenty of scope for further improvement. But there are others that I'm going to throw in. I'm going to throw in the solid old campaigners, Fire Fairy, Alfonso Baby, and maybe even, considering that I'm going that wide, Vaughan Marshall's other runner, number 11, Go Lightly, who races from the worst of the draw. Grant van Niekerk takes the ride. Quick Step Lady's got to go in. So, in truth, I'm going to play this leg a little wider because I have banked Mystic Master in earlier, so I'm going to play this leg a little wider.
1 or 2 interesting facts before we wrap the 4th race, Graham. Firstly, Alfonso Baby, you've supported this horse for a long time, so I'm glad that you're continuing to do so, because the moment you turn your back on a horse, that's when they come and win. So, you know, she's certainly got to be factored into everything. You followed her for a long time, and she's going to reward you one of these days. 11 Go Lightly, recent maiden winner in the Cape, and this horse was obviously thought good enough to be put on the float to be brought to KwaZulu-Natal. That speaks volumes for me. And then Red L, number 1, a horse that we haven't mentioned, dropped from a 96 to a 79, is a 3-time winner. 2 of those wins have been recorded on the poly. I know she is returning from a 175-day rest, but another one that you could throw in. Pick 6s, I'm going to be going the 1 perm, 3 perms I'll be taking on the day. 6 and 10, the 2 horses. Then I'm going to bank Intuitive, and then I'm loading up in the 3rd perm.
Red L, just to go back to Red L, drawn in pole position, plummeted in the ratings, and gets a further 4 kilograms off for Gabriel Pieterse. But it does worry me that she hasn't raced since October. So race 4, the fillies and mares 77 handicap over 1,600 metres. Different ways of dissecting this race. Could it be a match race between Intuitive and Perfect Princess? It could well turn out to be that way, but I see it a bit more differently. I'm going a little wider.